Hey Nancy, when I'm back from school, could you lend me your laptop? I've got a gaming date with a friend later.
What's the game?
It's the latest sensation that just hit the market. You build your own squad and battle others.
I've heard about that one. It's been all over the ads recently. Seems intriguing, but I've also heard it's quite challenging.
Exactly, it's the talk of the town at school. I made a pact with my classmate to dive into it as soon as we get home. That's why I'm in desperate need of your laptop.
I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but I can't lend you my laptop today.
But why? I only need it for a couple of hours.
It's my work laptop. My activities are monitored and it's strictly for personal and professional use only. It houses confidential information and isn't meant for gaming. Plus, I need it tonight for work. Things have been hectic at the office lately. Please try to understand.
So what? I promised my friend. If I don't show up, she'll be disappointed. We both finished our homework early today so we could play. Why can't we just use your laptop? Is it really that big of a deal?
Why don't you ask Mom and Dad? They might let you use their laptops.
You know very well they don't have laptops. They're old school and barely know how to operate a smartphone.
Oh, right. But why did you promise your friend you'd play if you didn't have the means to do so?
Because I thought you'd lend me your laptop. I was counting on you. But I didn't think you'd refuse.
So you assumed I'd say yes from the get-go? That's not how things work, Susan.
Please, Nancy, just for a little while. My social life is at stake here. If I don't keep my promise, things will get ugly in our friend circle. Plus, I've been bragging about how good I am at this game since its release. If they find out I'm not as good as they claim to be.
Wait, what? You don't even have access to the game and yet you're making such claims?
Middle school is tough, okay? This is one of those problems. Just lend me your laptop for tonight. You watch TV shows a lot on it anyway, so it doesn't seem like your company is strict about monitoring.
For the last time, Susan, I don't watch TV shows on my work laptop. And you shouldn't lie to fit in with your friends. Just tell them the truth that you can't play tonight. The longer this lie continues, the worse it will get.
Just shut up. I already know lying is bad, but I really want to play this game with my friends and show them how good I am, whether I was lying or not. When you do get home, you will have to let me use your computer no matter what. Just let me do this one thing, please.
4 hours later.
Betty, I just got back from work and I'm swamped. I need my laptop for work tonight, but I could use some company.
What's up? Something about your laptop?
Susan has been pestering me to lend her my laptop tonight. I've told her it's off limits because it's for work. But ever since I got home, she's been relentlessly knocking on my door.
Is that what all the commotion was about? Why does she want it so badly?
She's hooked on this new game that's all the rage among the younger crowd. She made a pact with her school friends to play it tonight and even boasted about her gaming prowess. But no matter how many times I explained that my laptop is strictly for work and monitored, she just wouldn't listen.
So she can fuse it? But don't you think you're being a bit harsh? A little gaming won't hurt, right? She's just a middle schooler wanting to have some fun. What's the harm in letting her play for an hour? I don't think she'll mess with anything on your laptop. Maybe you should just let her.
It's not about messing up. It's about the risk of losing my important work documents. Those files are critical. If anything happens to them, I could lose my job.
But you've let me borrow your laptop before. Why not let her use it just this once?
Because even a minor mishap could cost me everything. This laptop is my lifeline. It's what enables me to pay our rent and ensure we live comfortably. Remember how we escaped our parents' dire situation? If any of those classified files get deleted, we could end up homeless. Do you understand the risk now? My laptop isn't a toy.
You're overreacting. How is playing a game going to delete your files? Just stop being so stubborn and let her use it. And by the way, we're all working hard here. Mark and I are just waiting to land jobs.
How long has it been since you started looking? I've been shouldering everything alone for months while you two live off me for free. You could at least help with half the rent.
There's no need to blow your top like that. Despite my best efforts, no one seems to want to hire me. And you know, Mark lost his job unexpectedly.
And whose fault is that? In this economy, dual income is crucial. Anyway, I could use some help around here. I'm footing the bill while everyone else lives rent-free. Putting the bill while everyone else lives rent-free. At least help out with the household supplies. You guys go through toilet paper and paper towels like there's no tomorrow.
We're not freeloading forever. We just need a break right now. You earn well anyway, so why should we bust our guts?
Most families don't dump all the financial responsibilities on one member. You and Mark are adults, capable of living independently, not freeloading in my apartment. I expect more responsibility from both of you.
Ugh. Just shut up. You're being so annoying. We're doing our best, so just leave us alone. Mark and I have been looking for work every day. Monty has been tough so that I can even buy my own daughter a present for her birthday. Anyway, just let Susan your laptop. Stop being so dramatic about it. I'm also sick of hearing her yelling and begging you for it.
I'll give it to her once you both decide to find jobs. How does that sound? No wonder you don't understand how I feel about handing over my work laptop to someone you have barely worked. And wouldn't understand the importance of losing valuable work files. I also have a lot of work to do on it tonight, so I wouldn't be able to let her use it anyway.
You know what? Nowadays, you can make pretty good money by playing video games and streaming them online. Who knows? Maybe she will become a pro gamer. Then she can take over making money and help you out. Just give her a damn laptop.
Stop saying stupid things. You need to hurry up and find a job and move the hell out instead of mooching off of me. I understand that Susan is still a child, but you aren't. You even have a daughter that's in preschool. You need your own place.
Hold on a second. Why are you being so damn cold-hearted? You have no idea how hard it is to financially take care of a kid and try to get your own place to live. Also, it's the secret that Mark and I are out to work. Even Susan doesn't know, so stay quiet, will you?
You have to be kidding me. I know very well what it's like to take care of yourself and others financially. I take care of all of you, don't I? It's the same thing as having a bunch of kids to take care of.
Stop being like this. Having your own kid is different. Just wait for us to find a job. It might be a while, but we're trying. And don't say a word about it. You're honestly the worst. You have no empathy for others and only care about yourself. Whatever, if you want us to leave, then we will. We will find somewhere to go, so just shut the hell up. I'm so over your attitude. Gosh, I feel so bad that Regina can't even play video games online with her friends because of your selfishness. She is a kid, for goodness sake.
The next day.
Dude, you're the absolute worst. Because of you, I missed my chance to game with my friends and show off. Now they're all mad at me and I'm an outsider. What am I supposed to do now?
Susan, take a breath. It's just a game.
This is all your fault. I was completely ignored by my friends today and they gave me the cold shoulder. All I needed was your laptop for an hour. You're so selfish. I hate you. Now I'll probably be an outcast for the whole semester. This is all on you.
You brought this on yourself, Susan. You shouldn't have made promises you couldn't keep.
Shut up, you're self-centered jerk. The moment you get back from work, you owe me an apology.
Hold on, Susan. There's no need for name-calling. It's disrespectful. You're the one who should be apologizing for your behavior. I gave you a valid reason why you can't use my laptop.
I can treat you however I want. Betty was right about you being selfish and stuck up. You've just proven how terrible you really are. We both think you're worthless.
Is that what you both think of me? After everything I've done?
I actually reached out to Mom for the first time in ages, telling her about my need for a laptop and how he's been treating me. She promised to buy me one right away. Mom has changed. She's way better than you'll ever be. You think you're some kind of savior for getting us out of that mess with our parents? Drop the act. You're just like them, maybe even worse.
Are you serious? Do you have any idea how hard I've worked to ensure we all live comfortably? I've been financially supporting us all for years.
Mom's actually gonna get me what I want, unlike you who's always so tight-fisted with money. I'm tired of hearing how you saved us as an excuse for your behavior. Now my social life at school is in shambles because of you. You're as worthless as trash on the roadside.
Is this really how you feel? All because I didn't let you use my laptop once. You're crossing a line, Susan.
Just shut up. Betty and I find you incredibly annoying. So what if you make money? You should be using it to take care of us and let us have fun. Why should we work? Why are you so mean to Betty and Mark? Can't you just cut us some slack?
It seems like I've spoiled all of you too much. Look at how disrespectful you're being. Taking care of 3 freeloaders isn't easy, especially when one of them is old enough to live independently and even has a child. Enough is enough.
You can't be serious. I may be in middle school, but I am old enough to know a piece of crap when I see one. I don't give a damn about you being our older sister. We can treat you however we want. How about you get the hell out of this apartment and just send us money? Life would be better that way.
I am not leaving my own apartment, nor will I send you both money after how you are treating me. This is the apartment I've been paying rent for years.
So what? Do you actually even work? Because when you're working on your laptop at home, it looks like you're just messing around. What would you do if you came home and noticed that your laptop was missing? What if your most important possession all went missing? Would you still need a reason to be here? I want you gone.
Hold on a second now, Susan. I don't like where this is going. With me gone, how will you afford the rent? What will Betty do?
Betty and Mark can take over the rent. She told me not to tell you this, but she said that she pays for most things. You're no longer necessary. I'm going to delete everything on your laptop. Well, to be honest, I was using it today while you were gone. I picked the lock to your room and I actually just broke your laptop.
And you did what? You were joking, right? This isn't funny.
Why would I be joking? I can't believe you just left your laptop at home. That stupid lock you have on your door barely even works too. Did you really think that would keep me out? You are so pathetic. But yeah, your all-so precious laptop is broken now. I guess neither of us can use it now, huh? There's also no reason for you to even be living with us.
Please tell me you're lying. Are you really going this far because I didn't let you use my laptop once?
This is what happens when you try to act like a big shot. Leave me and Betty alone. She can single-handedly take care of us now. We have no further use for you. Just get the hell out, you useless piece of trash. I've already destroyed your computer. What else do I have to do to make it clear that we don't want you here? You're lazy and don't even do much anyway. That's what Betty told me.
I need you to prepare yourself for the things I'm about to say, okay?
Huh?
I didn't think you would go this far and do something like this. But I am far past my limit with you and Betty. The crap you and Betty have been saying and doing to me is unforgivable at this point. You just destroyed my $15K work laptop. I need you to pay me back.
And I am not responsible for paying you back. This is not a joke, you little brat.
This is not a joke, you little brat. I built that computer myself. I used extremely rare and expensive parts to make improvements over the years. It is a really special and highly expensive laptop that I use for my work. Some of the parts one use are no longer available anywhere. And their price value skyrocketed over the years.
You have to be lying because there is no way a computer you use daily can cost that much. It's just a general laptop, right?
All hell is about to break loose because of what you did. I'm being dead serious about this. Here's what we're going to do. I am taking you and my laptop down to the police station and I'm going to file for damage to property. I don't care if you are family. You need to learn your lesson. I actually no longer think of you and Betty as my family anymore. Not after all of this.
What, you're getting the police involved?
1 hour later.
Hey, you really are a horrible person, Nancy. How could you actually call the police on me?
Oh, I'm the horrible person? I'm the victim. And you damaged my valuable possessions. I'm not happy with you.
Then even the police thought you were weird to call them on your own family. All over some stupid laptop. They said you should just forgive us and move on. You're being ridiculous.
Even if they think it is strange and they have their own opinions about this, I still can legally do this. I want my money for the damage you have caused. This is also a good way for you and Betty to learn how to be more respectful and responsible. I have told you several times that I was reaching my limit with you. I also told you to prepare yourself for what I'm handling it the way I want to.
The way? You can't be serious.
If you understand what I'm saying. You and Betty need to find somewhere else to live. I'm sick of taking care of freeloaders who don't appreciate it.
So where are we supposed to go? Your apartment has been ours too. If you're that mad, why don't you just leave instead?
Oh, that's right. Because you think Betty has a job and pays for most things, right? Well, that's all a lie. Betty has been jobless for 2 years now and hid it from you. You all have no money other than my support. I need you all to get the hell out.
Wait, what?
You will have to find a job and start paying for your own living expenses. Betty can't help you. Looks like you are really going to be in trouble. I honestly never thought our future would turn out like this. If only you both showed me some respect. Now you owe me a lot of money, and will have to figure out things with Betty on your own. This really pisses me off so much, I could just scream.
Please, just wait a second. Don't do this. This is too much. What do you mean Betty has been unemployed for 2 years now?
I'm only telling you the truth, because they kept everything hidden from you. Betty and Mark both got fired 2 years ago and have been living off of me for free. I even paid for Ashley's preschool. I have been doing everything to support all of you this whole time. All by myself. And yet you all have the audacity to talk behind my back and break my things.
What did they do to get fired? Why has no one told me any of this?
They stole money from their company. They eventually got caught and they are severely in debt. You were all so awful. Now I have to deal with you doing all of this.
No, wait. I just really didn't know anything. How was I supposed to know this kind of thing happened? Then where have they been going?
Every day they dropped me off at school. Mark wears a suit every day. They do that to trick you. They just go back home, change and lay around all day. They have no money and don't work. You are all going to regret how you've treated me.
2 hours later.
You're honestly the worst. Why the hell did you have to tell Susan everything? She's just a kid. Everything you did was so out of line. Think about how you made Susan feel.
No, you actually should have told her the truth about your position a long time ago. Instead, you talked big behind my back, mistreated me, and have no respect for anything I have done for you. She talks just like you do. You are a role model to her, and this is what you were teaching her? You are the ones who need to think more about how she feels and who she is taking after.
Well, that may be true.
You both also never considered how I have felt. The fact that you haven't found a job in 2 years and went so far as to lie to Susan absolutely amazes me. It has been ripping my wallet apart to pay for 3 other people who don't even deserve it. How can you two not find work for 2 whole years? I have given you plenty of time. I also expect you to help Susan pay me the cost of the damages to my laptop. This is just the result of your own actions. Oh, you all have no right to be upset with me. Don't act like you're the victims.
Well, we are really sorry though. We plan on getting jobs right away. We promise. If only we told Susan sooner too. I'm sorry. We're all sorry about your laptop. But keep us out of the whole laptop issue. It has nothing to do with us. We are broke and just need a little more time to find jobs.
What?
We are in debt still and are handling our own financial crisis. Susan is on her own. I'm really trying to get a job as soon as possible though. We know. You work hard. Can you just put this all behind you, please?
What kind of terrible apology is that? You don't even sound sorry, just this desperate. I really need you all out of my apartment. I can't deal with this crap anymore. I already hired movers to put everyone's stuff outside. I don't care where you all choose to go. Just get the hell out.
What? You're really kicking us out?
Of course. You really are that mad.
Do you really hate your own siblings that much? I haven't found a job yet, though. How are we supposed to afford a new place to stay? We have nowhere to go.
Then live on the streets for all I care.
Huh?
You have had 2 years to find a job. What makes you think you can find one so soon all of a sudden? I'm not falling for this crap. Grow the hell up. I recommend you live on the streets. It's the only thing you can afford, after all. The streets will actually suit all of you. Who knows? Maybe this will be the rude awakening you need in order to finally get a job and take care of yourself.
But you're our older sister. How can you treat us like this? Please tell me you're joking when you say that we should live in the streets.
No, I'm serious. Well, I'm off to dispose of my computer. There's no saving it. But I do expect you all to help pay me the money back. You, Mark, and Susan all have 3 days to take your belongings somewhere else, otherwise I will have it all thrown away.
1 week later.
Nancy, can you please help me? I apologize for everything I've done. So can you please let me come back and live with you? Please let me live with you again and give me one more chance. Please, I'm begging you.
There is no way I'm going to do that, Susan. Please leave me alone.
But I apologized. I also had no idea that Betty and Mark were unemployed. I did everything I did because I believed that you were the person in the wrong. I was used to manipulating you, so please. I would have never broken your laptop or would have called you names if I knew the truth. This was all Betty's fault. I was the one being deceived. Please, I'm begging you. Forgive me for just this once. I have nowhere to go and Betty hates my guts.
You are all so quick to turn on each other and play the victim. You are all truly toxic in your own ways.
Look, I'm sorry. I'll pay you back as soon as I'm old enough to get a job. It's gonna take me a while, but I'm trying to make things right. Just please listen to me and forgive me. Just please let me live with you again. You are basically the only family I have left that I can really talk to. My friends are also giving me the cold shoulder, so I really am all on my own. Mom also won't return my calls. I'm only in middle school. How is a 12-year-old supposed to have their life figured out and support themselves? Are you gonna do this to me and watch me suffer?
Sorry, but your current situation is not of my business. In fact, you put yourself in this situation in the first place. Playing the victim and trying to make me feel bad won't work on me. Try begging Betty for help, but leave me the hell alone.
No way. Are you really shutting me out? I told you to prepare yourself because I was at my limit a long time ago. I was nice and sapped through all of your berating and attitudes.
I am beyond pissed at all of you. Work hard and good luck. You'll need it. You'll need it. Subsequently, they had no other option but to relocate and live with Mark's parents. I also discovered that Mark's parents were unaware of their job loss 2 years ago. When they finally learned the truth, they were furious. Mark's parents scolded them severely for their irresponsibility and recklessness, especially considering they had a daughter to care for and protect. During a conversation with Mark's parents, I revealed everything about what they had done to me. Mark's parents expressed remorse and offered to assist in repaying some of the money owed for the damage to my laptop. However, they made it clear that finding employment and repaying the remaining amount was their responsibility. Mark was compelled to work in a demanding factory to understand the value of money and hard work. Additionally, they managed to secure a job as a receptionist at a nearby company. Mark's parents showed no mercy and forced them to face reality. Undoubtedly, they must be facing numerous challenges these days, but it is a necessary wake-up call. Fortunately, the day before Susan destroyed my laptop, my intuition prompted me to save my files on a flash drive. I am immensely relieved that I did so. Without my intuition, I would have also lost my job. It is still difficult to comprehend that all of this occurred due to a trivial video game. However, everything happens for a reason. I hope that by now, they have all learned their lesson.
Wow, Rose, you're a pathetic sight. Getting married? At your age? Seriously, who on earth would be desperate enough to choose you as their wife?
What's up with you? You're my sister, shouldn't you be happy that I'm finally settling down?
Oh, please. Happy? Are you joking right now? More like drowning in shame. It's unbelievable that I have a sister who's so utterly useless and unwanted that she's been alone for practically her entire life. Honestly, I can't even fathom that we share any biological connection. If anyone saw us walking together, they'd assume you're nothing more than my personal servant or something.
Why would you say something so cruel to me? From what I know, I haven't done anything to offend you in any way.
You know what? I highly doubt having kids is even possible at your age. Marrying you is like marrying a piece of driftwood or something equally useless. Now spill the beans, what's your real motive here? Why did you choose this exact moment to announce your wedding, huh? Is it because you want to steal all of my spotlight? You know damn well that I'm gonna have my wedding on the very same day as yours.
Wait, hold on a second. When did you mention that to me? I mean, I knew you were getting married, but on the same day as my wedding? That's news to me, I haven't heard anything about it before.
Oh, please. Why should I bother telling you? Do you honestly think you're so important that everyone has to inform you about their schedules? Get real. Listen up, I've made up my mind on my own, alright? I've decided to have my dream wedding on the exact same day as yours. Let's see if anyone even bothers to show up to your pathetic little event. Trust me, I'll make sure everyone forgets about it in no time.
Honestly, it feels like you're turning this into some kind of competition between us or whatever. But if that's what you want, go ahead and have it your way. I honestly couldn't care less.
Do you even know what that means? No one is going to show up at your wedding, you old hag. Our family and friends will all be flocking to my wedding ceremony, not yours. Just picture how utterly pathetic it'll be to see no one attending your wedding. But hey, don't blame me. I'm just trying to save you from the trouble and embarrassment. Let's face it, who in their right mind would be thrilled to witness a living fossil wearing a wedding dress? You're nothing but a joke to every woman but there.
Hey, I honestly had no clue that you were planning your wedding on the same day as mine. But you know what, not that I think about it, maybe you did bring it up at some point, and I just didn't pay much attention. I guess a part of me just didn't really care either way. Anyway, congratulations to you, I suppose, and to the poor soul who decided to tie his life to yours forever. May they have all the luck they'll need.
Oh, look who's feeling jealous over here. You do know who my husband is, right? It's Deke, the director of a worldwide famous bank branch. And guess what? That means he's loaded with cash. Now, let's talk about you, old hag. I bet whoever ended up marrying you only did it out of sheer pity. Let's be real, the only reason he's marrying you is because he wants someone to clean the house while he's busy at work. Here's a reality check. You're just a bitter leftover who nobody would ever want. Gosh, I can't even imagine how terrifying it must be to get old. Once you're past your prime, you're basically considered useless.
Seriously. I never thought I'd have someone throwing all this at me when I'm just 30 years old. I mean, there are plenty of women who get married at my age, and it's not a big deal at all. But hey, let's talk about you for a second. Do you think it might be too early for you to be tying the knot? I mean, you're only 20, right? Why do you feel the need to get married at such a young age?
Oh, give me a break. I bet you're just seething with jealousy because I'm getting married at such a young age, aren't you? You must be dying to be youthful and gorgeous like me, huh? Let's face it, you're like a fossil compared to me, a whole century older and beyond unwanted. Do you need a wheelchair or a walking cane just to stumble down the aisle? Oh, and I can't help but imagine you fumbling with a hearing aid to catch a word of what they say during the wedding sermon. Pathetic doesn't even begin to cover it.
What planet are you residing on? Because in my world, there's quite a significant difference between 10 years and a whole century. But hey, I shouldn't be surprised. It's not like someone with the intellectual capacity of a mere 10 functioning brain cells, like yourself, could grasp such basic logic, right?
Hey, I know you're angry at me. But that doesn't give you the right to feel envious of your cute sister who happens to be young and sweet. If you keep throwing a tantrum at me, it just goes to show how small-minded and spiteful you truly are. Keep on with your petty behavior, I'm not impressed.
Wow, I must admit. I've never come across someone who labels themselves as cute and yet acts the way you do towards others. Anyway, congrats on your upcoming marriage, I suppose. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to get going and start preparing for my own wedding. There's a lot to consider and plan, you know.
Oh, seriously, Rose? Have you no shame? Even after I clearly informed you that I'll be hosting my wedding on the exact same day as yours. You'll still have the audacity to go ahead with your laughable ceremony? For goodness sake, just cancel it already. It's painfully obvious that no one is going to show up, right? Save yourself the embarrassment and call it off.
Who do you think you are? Trying to dictate what I should or shouldn't do with my own wedding? Whatever nonsense you're about to spout. I'm just gonna proceed with my plans, no matter what.
Oh, didn't you get the memo? I'm just sharing these pearls of wisdom out of genuine concern for you, believe it or not. I simply can't bear the thought of witnessing you make a fool of yourself. And here's a little bonus for you, even if you decide to cancel your own pathetic excuse for a wedding, you can forget about attending mine. Got it? You, a pathetic 30-year-old relic, infiltrating my glorious ceremony? I think not.
So, let me get this straight. Are you saying that anyone who's 30 years old or older is banned from attending your wedding? What about our parents and relatives? Are they also permitted to be there at your wedding?
No, that's not what I'm saying at all, you clueless fool. That rule only applies to you, my pathetic old sister. Of course, our parents will be present at my wedding, no doubt about it. Oh, and here's a little tidbit that will probably make you green with envy. My future husband is disgustingly wealthy. He effortlessly gifted me a diamond necklace on my birthday. See how brilliant I am? Instead of wasting 4 years of my life in college and ending up as a lowly office drone, I choose the easy way out by snagging a rich guy and marrying him. Life's so much simpler when you've got money.
You know what? It's pretty funny seeing you bring up that same old brag about your future hubby's riches again. Got some memory hiccups going on, or maybe your brain's just having a wacky moment? Oh, my. It's truly disheartening to witness such memory woes at such a young age. Do you really think you'll be able to remember your own wedding vows, let alone keep up with the demands of married life? Bless your forgetful little heart.
Did I mention my husband's wealth before? Well, that's just me refreshing your feeble mind once again, since it seems to have conveniently forgotten. You know what they say, right? The important stuff needs repeating at least twice. It's like a golden rule.
Whatever you say, Lucy. Look, I've got a bunch of wedding stuff to handle, so I'll catch you later, okay? Gotta hustle and get those reservations sorted. Take care.
Over 1 month later.
Hey, Rose. Check it out, I took the extra step and cancelled all your wedding arrangements for you. Pretty slick move, huh? No need to thank me, old lady. Just doing my thing and saving the day.
Wait, what? Why did you go and do that? Who do you think you are?
So your big wedding is supposed to be tomorrow, huh? Well, hate to break it to you, but guess what? I've gone ahead and cancelled the whole thing for you. Aren't I just the best sister ever? I can already see you on your knees, ready to worship me for all the incredible things I've done. But hey, let's skip the fancy gestures. After all, we're just sisters, right? Sisters are always there to mess things up for each other.
I can't believe you actually had the audacity to go ahead and cancel my wedding. Seriously, what are you thinking? Who gave you the right to interfere with such an important and personal event in my life? You had absolutely no business doing that.
Oh, whoopsie. My bad, but guess what? I already went ahead and did it. Oops, not sorry at all. And guess what else? I took the liberty of personally calling each and every person on your guest list to let them know that your wedding is off. Isn't that just priceless? Come on now, can't you see how generous I'm being? I'm actually saving you and your pathetic fiancé from stumbling into a disaster of a marriage. You should be thanking me, really.
You surely don't know when to quit, do you?
Let's face it. You're just unwanted, a sad little leftover gathering dust on the shelf. Nobody in their right mind would want to marry a blabbering 30-year-old hag like you, with all your excessive chit-chat and emotional baggage. It's the harsh truth, but hey, someone had to say it.
Yeah, you know what? I couldn't care less about what you have to say anymore. It's all good. Just go ahead and do whatever floats your boat. If that's what makes you happy, knock yourself out. I'm done wasting my energy on this.
Thanks, and seriously, please, don't come to my wedding, okay? Pinky, promise me. Oh, I can already sense the jealousy oozing from you. But if you're looking for someone to blame, look no further than your own sorry self. One day, when you finally come to your senses, you'll be thanking me endlessly for graciously stepping in and canceling your wedding on your behalf. Trust me, it's a favor you'll appreciate in the long run. Wait, hold up, Rose. What the heck is happening? Why in the world are you still going ahead with your wedding today? I thought you'd be curled up in some dark corner, bawling your eyes out by now. Spill the beans. What's going on?
What are you talking about, Lucy? My wedding is going down today, so you better believe it's gonna go as planned. No way, it's not happening.
But I distinctly remember canceling all your wedding stuff for you. So how the hell are you still throwing a wedding bash? It just doesn't add up. It's straight up baffling.
Lucy, you're killing me with your wild imagination. Do you seriously think some random girl can call up the wedding planners and be like them? Cancel that wedding, and they're just gonna believe her? No way. Obviously, the agency would reach out to me first since I'm the one who booked and paid for everything. They ain't falling for that nonsense.
What the heck? This is unbelievable. My grand plan was supposed to be a massive success, not a colossal failure like this. Rose, you conniving woman. How dare you pull this stunt on me? Why did you deceive me like that? I thought everything was going perfectly for me, and now look at the mess I'm in.
I appreciate the entertainment, really. You almost had me there, or maybe not. Thanks for the good laugh, though.
Whoa, you sly snake. You really think you've got the upper hand, huh? Well, think again. Remember what I did? I hit up every single person on your guest list, telling them the wedding's off. So, obviously, not a soul is gonna show up at your so-called wedding. I must admit, it's pretty genius on my part, don't you think? I bet your venue is as empty as a ghost town by now. Epic fail.
Oh, look at you, Lucy, the superstar of patience. I must applaud you for going through the trouble of reaching out to every single person on the wedding guest list. Bravo! You truly deserve a shiny gold medal for all that hard work and dedication. But here's the kicker, my little foolish sister, it wasn't even my wedding guest list you were busy with. Nope, it was yours all along. Surprise, surprise. Talk about a massive backfire, huh? You really stepped in it this time.
Wait, what? It was my wedding guest list? No way. How is that even possible? You're totally kidding me, right? Come on, tell me. You're just messing with me, aren't you?
Hey, you remember that day when you were all like, "Hey, give me your wedding guest list?" You were acting so weird, apologizing and even bribing me with cupcakes. It seemed pretty strange considering how you used to be all hostile towards me. So, I decided to be cautious and handed over your wedding guest list instead, just to see what you were up to. And guess what? You totally fell for my little trap, just as I expected.
Wait, hold up. Are you telling me that you deliberately handed me the wrong wedding guest list? It turned out to be my own list instead of yours? Seriously. How could you stoop so low and play such a sneaky trick on me, you conniving witch? I'm honestly appalled, utterly shocked that you could even contemplate doing something so despicable to your own flesh and blood. Your own sister, no less.
Hey, listen up. You're the one who was plotting to harm me in the first place, and I simply took necessary steps to defend myself. Remember what happened next? You scurried back to your room and got busy with your devious little scheme. I could even hear your evil cackle as you made those phone calls to the people on the list, gleefully announcing that the wedding was off. It was like you were relishing in the joy of wrecking my life, wasn't it?
What? Were you snooping around and spying on me? If you think you can just poke your nose into my personal life and invade my privacy, think again. I won't let anyone get away with that. Consider this a warning. I'll call the police if I have to.
Well, if I were in your shoes at this very moment, I'd be more concerned about your own situation instead of making threats or calling the police. I mean, it's gotta be pretty darn lonely over there at the wedding venue, all by your lonesome, huh? Just sayin'.
Well, no sweat off my back. I'll just reach out to everyone on my guest list again and give them the good news that the wedding is back on track. Bam! Take that. So don't even bother trying to sabotage my special day, because your little tricks won't work. No matter what you do, I always come out on top as the ultimate champ. Game on.
Well, hate to break it to you, but this time around, you're the one taking the L. Yep, you heard me right, a total and utter loser, if you ask me. No sugarcoating it. Just calling it like I see it.
Huh? What the hell are you blabbering about, you delusional old hag? Your feeble attempts at threatening me are laughable, really. Do you honestly think it'll work? You're only succeeding in making yourself appear even dumber and more pathetic than you already are. Keep trying, loser. It's quite entertaining to watch you fail miserably.
Oh, you think I'm just trying to scare you? Nah, I'm not bluffing, sis. As your oh-so-loving sister, I strongly advise you to hightail it out of that wedding venue, because guess what? Nobody's showing up. Yup, you heard it right. Your big day? Cancelled. It's a done deal. Time to face the music, sis.
Huh? And my wedding is cancelled? Are you seriously confusing my wedding with someone else's? Oh boy, could it be that your advanced age has finally caught up with your brain? Wow, you really are a total loser, Rose. Can't even keep your facts straight. Pathetic.
Oh, Lucy, there's nothing wrong with me, but there's definitely something wrong with you. Seriously, what were you thinking, marrying a guy who's already got a partner and a kid? That's just downright despicable. How on earth do you even manage to sleep at night, knowing that you're single-handedly wrecking the happiness of an innocent person? It's beyond messed up, Lucy.
How do you know about that? Did you spy on me?
Well, here's the thing. My father-in-law actually works at the same bank as your boyfriend, Deke. Well, not in the same exact place. But he's well informed about the folks under him, including Deke. So, when I spilled the beans about Deke tying the knot with you, it totally shocked my father-in-law. Turns out, Deke's girlfriend is the daughter of one of my father-in-law's closest buddies. Obviously, my father-in-law wouldn't want his friend's daughter to go through any unnecessary pain or drama.
Wait, hold up. You're telling me that your father-in-law and Deke work at the same bank, and Deke is actually working under him? So, if I'm getting this right, your father-in-law even holds a higher position than Deke at the bank?
Indeed, you mentioned that Deke holds a director position at that bank branch, correct? It's quite a remarkable coincidence because my father-in-law, as it turns out, is the CEO of the entire bank brand. What's more, the business itself was established by his family lineage a significant time ago.
What on earth did your father-in-law do to make Deke call off the wedding with me? Did he rat me out to his friend's daughter or something? This is absolutely unbelievable.
Well, I wouldn't exactly call it snitching. My father-in-law simply spilled the beans to his friend's daughter about what a jerk Deke truly is. Naturally, I can imagine she was beyond furious. She went off on Deke and gave him a serious reality check. After that, he had no other option but to cancel the entire wedding last minute. Now that I think about it, it's a good thing you already informed everyone on your guest list that the wedding was off. If you hadn't done that, you'd be dealing with even more embarrassment right about now.
Seriously? Do you even get what you've done? You've totally wrecked my future, all by yourself. Give it back, you clueless old hag. This whole disaster is completely your fault. You've completely ruined my life. Do you even realize how hard it is for someone like me to find a guy as well off as Deke? It's like searching for a needle in a haystack.
Oh, look who's talking. Ms. Partner Stealer over here. Anyways, I gotta bounce back to my own wedding. People are anxiously waiting for me, you know how it is. Oh, how adorable. Excuse me while I saunter off to marry my amazing husband and revel in a lifetime of wedded bliss. Feel free to make your grand decision, either move on like a grown-up or stay right there, basking your little pool of misery. It's entirely up to you. Enjoy.
How can you possibly have a blast at your own wedding while your poor sister is drowning in distress and misery? Come over here and lend a hand in sorting out this chaotic situation. Oh, by the way. Isn't your father-in-law some big-shot CEO? That means he's probably rolling in dough. Here's an idea too. Forget about all the pointless misunderstandings between us and set our sights on a brighter future. We can totally go back to being one big, happy family. What do you say?
So, when you catch a whiff of some cash, you suddenly want to patch things up with me? That's just hilarious. Look, you gotta face the facts here. This whole mess is completely your doing. So, find a way to clean up your own mess. No one's gonna come running to your rescue anymore. Tough luck, sis.
Seriously? How can you be such a cold-hearted sibling, Rose? Listen, I'm begging you here. I've already packed my bags and left our parents' house, and now I'm stranded with nowhere to go. Could you pretty please with a cherry on top buy me a new house? Or at least talk some sense into our parents and convince them to let me move back in? Pretty please? Rose, come on.
Upon discovering Deke's affair with my sister, his girlfriend confronted Lucy face-to-face, unleashing a barrage of anger and frustration. Lucy had to bear the brunt of her wrath, enduring a severe tongue-lashing. Unfortunately, the news of the affair spread like wildfire within her company, leading to a chilling change in how her colleagues treated her. With no viable alternatives, Lucy made the difficult decision to flee to another town and settle for a low-paying job, barely enough to make ends meet. In contrast, after our wedding, my husband and I happily moved into a new house generously bestowed upon him by his father. It's a stunning place with a spacious yard and charming fences, perfect for future little ones to frolic around. For now, I'm relishing each day of my life, surrounded by the people I cherish and love.